Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing a tutorial on making this 613 wig in ash blonde, and oh, sorry, I forgot to warn you guys, my mannequin is looking crazy with her red eyes. God, I need to get a new one. But the roots are dark and the rest of the blonde is 613. So I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube on how to make 613 into the ash blonde color, but I didn't find any that included dark roots, and then also I didn't find any that used a combination of multiple colors. So I did end up using two colors. As you can see in the video right now, I'm using Revlon. One is 61 and one is 60. Let's see here. So yes, these are the two colors that I'm going to be mixing together. I got them from another video. However, the video, it didn't really explain if there was a combination of the colors in one bottle or if they were both mixed in separate bottles. So for my demonstration, I mixed them in the separate bottles because I just didn't want to take any chances. And so what I did was while I was going through the wig, I would use one color and then I would use another, and I just kept doing that throughout. And I also use a combination of putting them sometimes in the same spot. So one of the colors is a dark golden brown, dark golden ash brown. Sorry, I'm gonna have to grab the boxes so I can give you guys precise information. Then the other is, oh my god, look at my nipples just sticking out like that, girl. You need to be wearing a bra when you do these videos. Note to self. But don't mind me, guys, I'm looking like a bum just so I can get this video out for you guys. But yeah, so I did use the colors back and forth to get the full look. So I'm going to just speed through the video to get to the point where I'm actually coloring the hair, just so that you guys can see that I am using the colors and changing the bottles back and forth. I did section off the hair, as you can see in the video right now, just to make things easier. But then as I got closer to the end, I started to get lazy because, yeah, I was trying to watch Zoo on Netflix and also do this at the same time. So yes, I am going to speed through the video for you guys so we can just get straight to the point. Okay guys, so I just fast forwarded a little bit because I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. You just keep using the colors back and forth and you start to get like this really dark color, but don't be worried. Once you wash it out, you'll get the nice ash blonde look that you're going for. And one thing that I really like is because you mix the two colors, the 60, which I have the correct names for you now. So the number 60 for Revlon was the dark ash blonde, and then the 61 was the dark blonde. Because you have a combination of both, you'll notice as you wash the hair out and you blow dry it, you'll get like a nice ash brown mixed with like some little highlights of like a dark blonde, obviously. That's the colors. But yeah, it looks really good as a combination together. So you guys don't have to worry about using the two together. If you want to go for the full dark ash blonde look, then you'll only be required to get the number 60. Just get two of those. Depending on how full your wig is, then you might need to use more packages than I had to. For the full wig, I only used one package of the 60 and one package of the 61, and I was able to finish the entire wig. I'm not going to lie though, It would have been nicer maybe to have a little bit more product to use. I didn't need that much more. What I did was I just ended up working through the dye with the hair, as you can see throughout the video later, that I'm just going to be rubbing it at the end just to rub it in and get it in for the spots that still have the 613 color there. Now for you guys, I would probably recommend, depending on if you're buying bundles and making a wig, if your wig is really full, I would say you're going to need 3 to 4 bottles. Just do 1 bottle at a time and then use them out, start a new one as you go. But for me, I just used 2 and that was fine for me. The hair came out perfect, as you guys will be able to see at the end. However, it would have been nice to have maybe 1 more bottle, and I had the box for it, but I just didn't want to open a whole bottle and then waste it, because I honestly didn't need that much more. So it just made more sense just to work through the hair by rubbing it in so that we can get the full color and consistency through. So this is what the hair looks like once you have washed out the dye. I don't know if you can tell from the video here, but you can kind of see where you have like the main ash blonde color, but then you have some like highlights here and there of like a golden blonde or a dark blonde. Now because the roots are dark, I'm going to have to bleach the knots. And just as an FYI to you guys, if you order hair and it is an Indian texture, you will definitely need to either use a stronger developer, or you just need to keep it on for a longer period of time. Now, because I was in a rush and I had a flight to catch, I did try bleaching the knots twice, but they still ended up being a little bit too dark for my liking. So because I was under a tight schedule, I just used powdered foundation and that worked fine. So because you guys, when you guys are doing it, you guys might have more time, I would recommend either using a stronger developer. In my case, I used a 20 developer with the bleach, and yeah, let's just say that did not get it to how I wanted it to be. However, the makeup did end up working out, but maybe next time I would probably leave it on for much longer if I'm going to use the 20, or I would probably use a 30 developer so that I can get it to lift lighter. But yes, that's just an FYI for you guys. So at this point in time, I actually start putting on the bleach, but in all honesty, there's so many videos on YouTube that you guys would be able to watch to see if there's any type of techniques that you need to follow. In particular, for me, I find the best way to get it is get the paste to a toothpaste consistency, and then you kind of just rub it on without forcing it down through the lace, because you don't want the roots of your hair to become blonde. Obviously in my case, because I explained before that I was using 20 developer with my bleach, so it didn't really do much damage or anything like that. And plus it's not like it was bleaching my knots, because I didn't keep it on long enough, and I also wasn't using something stronger. But just as a tip for you guys, if you guys are using something stronger or you're going to keep it longer, you want to make sure you keep an eye on it. So I'm actually just going to end up skipping this part and jumping to what the hair looks like once it is straightened. So this is what the unit looks like straightened. This was me straightening it while I was in Florida, and now I'm back home. I swear I keep switching up on you guys. I've probably changed like my top maybe like 3 times now. That's because I shot these over like a few days, and also now I finally have a background instead of my door for you guys, you know, trying to get fancy for y'all. So I was rubbing something on my hand, and that was actually a Blackberry and coconut oil to Chic by Giovanni, and it's for damage or overpress hair, but I kind of use it as a hair oil for the heat. And it also really helps with like flyaways and stuff like that. So it is already straightened, but because I did have it on in Florida and now I'm back home, I just kind of feel like I could do like another quick run through, especially for the ends, before I start styling the hair. So this is just to show you guys what it looks like straightened, and then I'm just gonna go and jump to the curl. So for the curling, I am just sectioning off the hair again. And as you can see right now, I had a little big section there. So I split it in two and then I comb it out before I start curling it. And then I am just taking my Conair curler. To be honest with you guys, I've had this curler for so long. I don't even remember the price or anything I paid. I was checking on the website with Walmart recently because that's where I bought it years ago, and they still sell Conair curling irons there. So it's not like you guys won't be able to get something. You may not be able to get the exact same one that I have. However, they have others, and honestly, there's also Amazon and so many other websites that you guys could pick up something on. But all I did was just wrap the hair or the section around the curler. Something that I learned is to wrap the hair away from your face when you're doing curls. So right now in the video, I am on the right hand side, so I'm wrapping away from the right hand side. And then once I do that, I test to see if the hair is warm while it's on the curler curling iron, and if the hair is warm, that's when I release it and let it drop in my hand, or if it slips, then I just roll it back up, and then I just use one of the pins to pin it in and lock it in. So I'm pretty sure it's clear to see for during the video to see what I mean. Hopefully I explained as best to the ability as I can. If you guys do have any questions, definitely feel free to drop it in the comment section below. But yeah, honestly, it's not that hard, guys. So I'm going to jump again. I'm so sorry, guys. It kind of feels like I'm just jumping, but honestly, I think you guys get the point. I know you guys are smart. You just want to see how someone does something and then them explaining it. I don't think I need to show you guys like 1,000 times, but I have shown you now for some in the back. I'm going to jump right now and show you how I completed it at the top of the head, because it's just a little bit different how I clipped the hair. Alrighty, so here it is again. I'm dropping the curl and now I'm going to roll it back up and pin it up. However, when I'm on the top of the head, what I do instead of locking the curl in, I'm actually going to pin it so that it's like sitting on top of my head. So if you can kind of see the ones that are already up there, they're kind of sitting on top of my head. And then if you watch carefully, I'm doing the exact same thing again for this curl. I'm kind of struggling a bit here, but don't mind me, I'm gonna get it soon. But yeah, so I'm pinning it back up, and then all I'm going to do after that is just clip it in so that it's sitting on top of my head. And now the reason behind this is because when you are doing it on the top of your head, you don't want the curls to be like flat on the top of your head. So to get it kind of give it that little oomph, you would want to pin it up so that it's sitting up on top of your head. But yeah, pretty easy to accomplish, as you guys can see. So by this time now, what is this, like outfit number 4 now? But by this time now, I did let the curls sit pinned up. Sorry, I did let the pins sit in the hair for 2 days. Not for any specific reason, it's just honestly how the scheduling worked for this video. And I was worried about the pins maybe doing doing an imprint on the hair. But what I did was I was checking throughout the 2 days to make sure that it wasn't. I would just lift up one pin and see if there would be like an imprint on the hair, and there wasn't. So I was like, okay, this works fine. But look at those curls, sis. They are popping. So yeah, this is what the hair looks like in a curly look. Again, as you guys know, that I like what I've been doing for the entire video. I'm gonna speed it up for you again because I'm pretty sure you guys don't need to have me talking through for another 20 minutes or so, when honestly all you want to do is see the final look. So allow me to speed up the video. So here's what it looks like after just using my fingers to do a comb through. I didn't use a brush or like any other combs. I just used my fingers just so I can get some light loose curls. And here's my picture, ladies. You know, sometimes you gotta remind your man that you look like a snack. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time. Mwah!